This is Bishop Dr. Truman Burst. Master Herbalist, coming to you from Good Shepherd Ministries.
This is Truman the Herbalist. How are you, sir?
Shalom, Dr. Burst. How are you?
Shalom. I am blessed, and I pray that you are blessed as well in the Most High.
Most definitely. Thank you so much. I am. Thank you so much for calling me back.
How is your grandmother doing?
Well, so. I mean, I'm down here in Florida, they're in New York, but from what I've heard, that she has no appetite. She's been taking all the supplements, and she's been feeling better, my mother said, but it's the appetite. She's losing a lot of weight because she just does not have the appetite to eat a lot, and on top of that, my mom said she's been depressed because now they want her to get in a wheelchair and a cane and whatnot, and she's been so independent for so long, and this is something that just all has happened in the past, month. So then they put her on they're putting her on depressant medication for this week just to see how she feels. And, obviously I'm totally against that and whatnot, but, I have no control over, what she's taking.
Sure,
but,
sure.
Sounds like she's been getting down and whatnot, but, I don't know as far as the appetite's concerned. Well, she's been taking everything except for the colloidal silver water because I guess my mother spoke to your daughter, I think, and the generator, they couldn't get it to work or something like that, and she was going to send it back, but that's one thing she hasn't been, ingesting. So we need to get her definitely, in taking that, but any recommendations on how we can spur her appetite and, those drugs that they put her on, they recommend she's taking as far as depression medication, is that doing an adverse effect, or what do you think?
I think that there are herbs like gentian, G-E-N-T-I-A-N, that increase the appetite, and we give it to children and elderly people when they don't have an appetite, and all of a sudden it increases their appetite. I think there are flower remedy essences that you can take and put just a few drops underneath the tongue, and they're what they call emotional flower remedies that put you in a good mood and help improve your mood and so forth. So there's lots of things that we can do for depression that are natural, and a lot of things that we can do to increase the appetite. Perhaps I should go ahead and send you an email about some of these kinds of things that would be helpful in that area, and then we'll get that colloidal silver generator going, and that can be very helpful in lifting her spirits and making her feel better as well. So
that'd be great. Can you hold on 1 second, Dr. Burst?
Sure, thank you.
Thank you. Mom, are you there?
Yeah, I said hi.
Hi, Mom. I have Dr. Burst on the phone. Dr. Burst, are you there?
Yes, I am. And is it okay if I record this conversation.
I don't know about that.
Well, that way I can share this information that I'm going to give. We're not going to give out names or telephone numbers or anything like that. But this way I can share it with share the information with other people. But if you'd rather not, then I can not record it. It's up to you.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out Franklin.
Yeah, I called Dr. Birdstorm to talk to him about Grandmom's loss of appetite and if any recommendations he has, as well as I let him know that she's now taking some depressant medication, and let him know he's going to give her some advice on some things he's encountered that could help. So he was getting ready to tell me, so I wanted to get you on the line so you could just hear it.
Oh, I see. Well, it seems like that's okay. You said you're not using names.
That's right. No, we're not. We're just talking about general information, and I do it for educational purposes and religious purposes. I'm a minister, and I have a nonprofit organization that helps people at no charge.
I see.
So that's what we.
I had no idea that someone had called you. I just was wondering what this was all about. But
well,
yeah,
sure.
Concerning my mother. What did you say about what did you say, Franklin, about her depression?
You said that she starts taking some depressant medication this week to see if it helps. But why don't can you go and tell Dr. Burse you've been there as far as what she's been taking and still some of the ailments she's having in general. Just let him know, because I'm not there.
Well, the fact is that she has this cancer in her body.
Yes.
And the doctors have said that, she has chosen not to go any further with treatment because of her age, and they don't think that it would help, really. She has cancer in her, they said a mass behind her heart, in her brain, in her liver, in her back. So
wow, yeah.
Started out with her thyroid.
Yeah.
And she had that removed, I believe in 92. And she was getting the treatment, the iodine treatments for that, off and on. So, and they told her, they've mentioned it several times, that they're acting like they're surprised that she's still here.
Well,
they don't think they said they haven't had a patient that has lasted this long. So
yes, well, that's because she's here because she's getting a lot of love and support from her family, and I'm sure that she's feeling that. And
I hope so.
Yes, I can tell that.
And that, she does definitely praise, and she has her faith. So
excellent.
That helps.
Yeah, exactly, and that's a very key thing, having faith. And then where I come in is I have created 12,000 natural remedies over the last 51 years. I'm a graduate ethnobotanist, phytotherapist, master herbalist, chartered herbalist, and a master herbologist. And so I created all these things to comfort people, and I do this as a Christian ministry. And so when we're talking about things to help to increase her appetite, there are herbs, like an herb called gentian, Gentiin, that we give to children, and we give to the elderly, and then it gives them an appetite, and they start eating again. And if they won't eat anything and they start wasting away, then we feed them. We get a powder of powdered slippery elm bark powder, and this is.
She already has that. That was recommended for her liver. I heard that it helps to feed the body. So
yes.
She has been taking that.
Excellent.
So probably not every day though.
But it's very soothing to the digestive tract, and very nourishing. It's the only thing that we can keep a baby alive or an elderly person alive who can't eat anymore. It's the only thing.
Well, how much should she? It's like a tea, right? How do you use it?
Well, it's like a gruel. In other words, if you made some chicken soup, and then stirred up a level tablespoon of that slippery elm bark powder in there, then that would be a good way to, maybe with some garlic in it, would be excellent. Then you're really giving her some nourishment. The other thing that would give her super nourishment is if you had the chlorella, spirulina, barley grass, wheatgrass, alfalfa powder. We call it super green foods. And if you and if we put some of that in there too, then it's more liquid, and it's so totally nourishing. And so these are the kinds of things, if we can kind of get some of that down her, spoon that to her, rather than, because she's not going to, she doesn't want to eat any heavy things and so forth. So making it easy for her, maybe some smoothies or something like that, things like that, I think, or even what they call green drinks or something, things that are really easy for her to, and then making sure she's getting enough fiber in all of this, that she's not just getting too many licks. She's got to have some fiber so she doesn't have any griping when she goes to the bathroom. So that we need to just kind of look and make sure she's comfortable. This is the keys here, is to make sure she's comfortable. And if she's having pain, then we're wanting to make sure that she knows about things like California poppy.
Well, I need to write that down. She does have some pain, and that's why she's taking medication. But what is that substance you said?
It's called California poppy.
California?
Yeah, California, like the state of California, and it's a poppy. And as you look it up on my website, do you go on the computer at all?
No, I don't. My husband does. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
I do that, but you also said you're going to put it in an email for us too?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can put this in an email, and I'll send this on to Frank, and he can forward it to you, so you've got the information of the things that we're discussing. The California poppy.
I definitely want to know about that. A poppy.
Yep.
How do you spell that?
Poppy.
Oh, okay.
So you'll get the information on it. I'll do the same thing with the gentian, which will increase her appetite. And then we're going to take a look at that super green foods. And you already got some slippery elm.
Yes.
Okay, so that's good.
I think we have the super green food. Frank, wasn't that on the list that we ordered? Didn't we order that?
Yes, they have that also. You have a bunch of different types of it as well.
Perfect.
Other ones too.
Then use up what you have, and that's. But anyway, it gives you some ideas how to use some of these things and get them into the diet, so we can give her lots of good nourishment, and then the gentian to increase the appetite, the California poppy to take care of the pain, and then I'll send you some information about some emotional flower remedy liquids. They're like little tincture drops, and they're you ever heard of the Bach flower remedies?
Oh.
Bach flower remedies was these flower essences do certain things to you emotionally, and have a physical reaction. So these certain emotional flower remedies could also increase her mood and help her feel better and so forth.
Now she needs that.
So I'm going to list a couple of things like that help to, so that she doesn't have to take any of these drugs, because the drugs just lead to another drug and another drug. And
she actually, I really just started taking this. Let's see, I think, what did she say it was? It's a generic form of what's a very popular.
Zoloft.
Yeah, Zoloft.
Zoloft, yeah. So I'll send you just some information on that, and then then please know that I'm here for you. If there's, we just want to make sure that she's comfortable and lift her up to the Lord to be blessed and to be healed, if at all possible, by the mighty healer, the great healer, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I'll send this information over to Frank, and I just that was.
I certainly appreciate this so much. I mean, it's just the idea that if we could help her with her appetite, because that's what she says she wants to eat, but she'll say in the morning what I want, and then when she gets it, she'll say no, I can't eat it, or she might taste it. And she's so weak. She says that she should just get her strength back, and she says I need to eat, but she doesn't feel like eating.
Bless her heart. Is she taking a multiple vitamin?
She's taking a powder form, Frank, that you sent us, that has it.
Okay, yes.
Dr.
Good.
Bush, it's called Tangy Tangerine. Have you heard of it?
I've heard of some of these things, and it's excellent that she is taking a multiple vitamin, because we got to nourish her and make sure she's getting vitamins and minerals, and that super green foods is going to do great things. So I think you're on the right track. I think you're doing a good job.
That's right. What about the D3? Do you think that's extremely important now?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, about at least 10,000 milligrams every day.
Oh,
under
she's
the
taking 5, so
yeah.
we better increase that then.
Yeah, they're finding that more is better with that.
Okay. Well, this gives me a little more hope. I mean, she seems to be a little stronger, like in the way she talks now. She doesn't sound as weak, and she's been on these supplements for, oh my goodness, I'd say at least a good 2.5 weeks. So I kind of get the impression she's doing a little better, but her appetite is what she's telling me that she's concerned about, and I definitely can understand that, because originally she weighed like 150 pounds, and now she's down to 120 something. So,
oh boy,
yeah, she needs to. We're trying to fight the cancer the best we can there, but we don't know what to do it besides what we're giving her.
And
has been to a doctor that practices Chinese medicine, the Eastern medicine, and he seems to have, he said that he could see some of the tumors have decreased. We don't know. She's only had 2 sessions with him, so he seems to be very good.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Ethan Borg is his name. I don't know if you know him, but his website, he's very good. Ethan Borg. B-O-R-G.
B-O-R-G.
We only know what to do, and of course to pray, and lots of people are praying for her.
Yes.
But she's a fighter. She definitely wants to stay here.
Well, she's and like I say, I can see all the love and all the care, and who wants to leave?
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
That's all we know.
Yeah.
Last thing, Dr. Burst's mom, what were you saying about the colloidal silver? She hasn't taken that, Dr. Burst, because Mom, what happened with that in general? You couldn't get it to work, or what? We need to get that.
The generator is not working properly. We called about it and explained because it kept saying they should have some white scales on the top, and we never saw that. And then, of course, when we spoke to someone, I believe she said she was your daughter.
Probably.
Nice.
Yes, we are 3 generations of herbalists. I'm the grandpa, then there's my daughter, and then there's my granddaughter.
Well, that's wonderful. But we need to send it back. We just haven't had an opportunity. I spoke with her a little over a week ago, and we need to send it back because she told us instead of using the lemon juice to use salt.
Yes, yeah.
So the sea salt, and that we did, and it certainly did not do a thing. It did not. There was, she said, a white powder form should come up, or
yeah, you should.
Nothing.
Yeah, it should be a cloud. Should be a cloud going in there. So something's wrong.
Yeah.
So as soon as you can, that would be great and very helpful. We'll get that going, and then we'll continue just to monitor and help all we can.
Yes. How do you spell your last name?
B as in boy, E-R-S-T, Burst.
Oh, Burst. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is so nice, kind of you to take the time. I appreciate it. My son said he spoke with you before, and I could not believe it. I wasn't able to. I wasn't on that phone conversation. My sister, who lives in Michigan, was, and she talked about it, and we got the supplements, and we've been giving them to her.
Good.
So hopefully this is helping her. I really don't know positively. Just by, the fact that she seems, like I said, she sounds a little different, but she's just still complaining about the appetite. and I'm going to give you. But we can buy these things that you said with this let's see, what did you say? The genetian?
Yeah,
What is that
yeah,
you said, genetian?
Yeah, gentian. Gentian.
Gentian. How do you spell that?
Gentian. Gentian.
Oh, gentian. Yes.
He's going to send it, he said.
But I'm going to send you all the information.
Oh, okay. You'll get all that information.
Yep,
Yeah. Okay. I'm looking forward to that. I want to purchase that and get that to her.
Yes, and also probably the California poppy for her pain.
Yeah, that's right. Definitely want to get that.
And with the
flower for the emotional.
emotional flower remedies. Yeah, information.
Against those drugs, and I am too.
Yeah.
But what else can we do? She's so down and sad,
Yeah.
you know. And so her nurse was there yesterday, and she suggested that because Mother actually had that prescription since September, and she hadn't been taking it.
Ah.
Yeah, so she said that she should take it. So what could I say?
Yeah. Well, all we can do is all we can do, and we're doing it. So we're on the right track, and we're keeping the faith, and we're in the hands of the Lord. Amen.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Mom. Dr. Burst has been a blessing. Last night, he was on the radio show again. You know, the videos I've been sending you for the past couple of years, you know, the Gathering of Christ Church I follow. He's a follower and a member, and he was on the radio show again last night giving hours of free advice to callers, and he's definitely a true blessing. So we definitely appreciate Dr. Burst.
So where are you located? I'm here in Rochester, New York area. Where are you, Doctor?
Albany, Oregon.
Oh my goodness! Yes, I wish we had this radio show, the station. I imagine you're not just in Oregon, though, are you?
We're worldwide on your computer.
It's online. I send out the email.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's true. We did. Yeah, you're right, Frank. I forgot about that. You're right. Okay. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. It is a blessing for you to take the time. It gives you so much hope to know somebody that's an expert that knows the things to take. And so that's what we're doing. We did take some of the things you suggested, but I appreciate what you said today.
Thank you so much, and God bless you and your family.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bless you.
Merry Christmas.
Okay. All right. I look forward, Franklin, to getting that information.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Burst.
Thank you,
Okay, bye-bye.
All right.